Hello students, how are you? Students, yesterday I explained second part of the lesson, and in that part I was telling you when the writer Anish Jung asked one of the rag pickers why he was not wearing chappals, then he answered that his mother had not brought them down from the shelf, that is why he was not wearing chappals. Now I am going to explain third part of the lesson. Even if she did, he will throw them up as another who is wearing shoes that do not match. When I commented on it, he shuffles his feet and says nothing. When the rag picker answered that his mother had not brought his chappals down from the shelf, that is why he was not wearing chappals, then another boy who was standing beside him told the writer, even if his mother had brought his chappals down from the shelf, he would not wear and he would throw them off. That boy who was telling this to the writer, he was wearing matchless shoes. When the writer commented on his matchless shoes, then he shuffled his feet and did not say anything. I want shoes, says the third boy who has never owned a pair all his life. And another boy who was standing beside them expressed his desire before the writer that he wanted shoes because in his whole life he had never owned a pair of shoes. Traveling across the country, I have seen children walking barefoot in cities on village roads. Writer Anish Jung is saying while traveling across the country, he had seen the children walking barefoot in street and on village roads. It is not lack of money but a tradition to stay barefoot is one explanation. Writer Anish Jung is saying children used to stay barefoot, used to walk barefoot not because of lack of money but because of their tradition to stay barefoot. It can be one explanation for them because they wanted to show to the people that they were living in extreme poverty. That is why they were not wearing shoes. I wonder if this is only an excuse to explain away a perpetual state of poverty. Writer Anish Jung was surprised if that was only an excuse to explain away a continual state of poverty. Writer wants to say that rag pickers actually did not want to develop themselves. That is why they stayed barefoot continuously. If they had determination, if they had willpower to develop themselves, to develop their life, then they would have money, they would have enough money to purchase shoes. I remember a story a man from Udupi once told me. As a young boy, he would go to school past an old temple where his father was a priest. He would stop briefly in the temple and pray for a pair of shoes. Writer Anish Jung is saying that she has remembered a story told by a man from Udupi. Udupi is the town in Kerala. That man from Udupi told the writer when he was a boy, he used to go to school. While going to school, he used to pass by a temple and he used to go to school barefoot. he did not have any shoes. And while going to school, he used to pass by a temple where his father was a priest, and he stayed at the temple for a moment and prayed to God to provide him a pair of shoes. And God fulfilled his desire, because he had the desire to wear the shoes, and he did not have money to purchase them. That is why God fulfilled his desire. 30 years later, I visited his town, and the temple, which was now drowned in the air of desolation. In the backyard where lived the new priest, there were red and white plastic chairs. A young boy dressed in a grey uniform, wearing socks and shoes, arrived panting and threw his school bag on a folding bed. Writer is saying, after 30 years of listening the story, he visited his town. He visited the town of the man of Udupi who told the writer his story. And that town was drowned in an air of desolation. And in the backyard, new priest was living. In the backyard, new priest was living. The father of Maina Udupi was not living there. A new priest was living there. And new priest had chairs also. In the backyard, writer saw white and red plastic chairs. Means that priest was living in a good condition, prosper condition. His condition was developed, because the man of Udupi, when as a boy, prayed for the God to develop the condition of the boys like him. A young boy dressed, and writer saw that a young boy who was wearing grey uniform, and he entered the backyard of the temple panting, and he threw his school bag on the folding bag. Means writer wants to say that because of the prayer of man of Udupi when he was a boy to provide him shoes, then God fulfilled his desire and he provided the shoes to the boys like him. That is why the boy, the son of new priest, was wearing shoes and socks both. I remembered the prayer and the boy had made to the goddess when he had finally got a pair of shoes. Let me never lose them. And when Maina Udupi, when he was as the boy, found shoes, then he did not want to lose them. And he said to himself, let me never lose them. The goddess had granted his prayer. The goddess has granted the prayer of Maina Udupi when he was a boy. And he provided the shoes to the boys like him. But many others like the rag pickers in my neighborhood remain shoeless. And writer is saying, but many other boys like rag pickers who was living in our neighborhood remained shoeless, because rag pickers did not have any determination, did not have any will to wear shoes, did not want to develop their condition. They wanted to live in poverty. And the person who had determination, who wants to live in prosperity, then that person worked hard for it and got listened his prayer, and God used to give result for his hard work, and God improved his condition. God provided that person a lot of money. But rag pickers, the boys like rag pickers, did not have any determination, did not have any willpower to improve their condition, to develop their condition. That is why they remained shoeless. Now students, I think you will have understood the meaning of this part of the lesson. Now I request you to read and write the explanation, and tomorrow I will explain next part of it. Thank you and have a nice day.